This video, someone requested to take apart an L96 and put in a hop-up bucking or nub or something, and I got my parts in the mail. A new trigger mechanism, which is full metal because the plastic stock one broke, new hop-up chamber, and new bucking. So when you take this apart, you get your Allen key that fits, and there's two holes, just one right here and here towards the back of the trigger guard. And then once you take that out, this whole part, the whole body comes off, and then you get this. Usually when you take it apart, the trigger box will already be on here, but I removed it after the first one broke. Yes. So to remove this one, there's two little screws like this in the front and the back. You take those out and then you can just pull it out usually. But the little middle right here, that sticks in, so I can't pull it out right now. And I'm putting this one on anyway, so I don't want to take it off. Get your nice Phillips screwdriver and tighten it on. Okay, now that that's on there, okay, now that works. Alright, so to take if you want to change your hop-up chamber out or something, which is usually the common problem, the little arm breaks, there'll be this little mag release, and it will be about here. It'll be this way. And there's a little Phillips screw. You'll probably need a little screwdriver to take that out. Once that's out, then you can take the barrel assembly off, but before you do that, you have to take a really small Allen key, and there's a little screw in there. You have to just loosen that, then you have to turn this lefty-loosey, and then this barrel, the outer barrel will screw right off, which will reveal the front of the cylinder, and when it's done, there you go. And then usually there'll be the barrel inside here in the hop-up chamber, and you can just wiggle that out and she'll slide out the bottom here, and then you can take it out. But since I do not have that in there right now, I cannot do that. I need to find the right outer barrel. Here it is. Sniper outer barrel. You can get a PDI chamber, which is quite a bit more expensive than just a replacement one. I don't feel like spending all the money. Okay, so to put a barrel in here, I would recommend taking the little hop-up adjustment little thing off, the little arm. Try not to break it. Stock ones are plastic. They tend to break. And then once you have this arm here, there's a little spot where I believe you can put a nub in there, but you may not have to, especially on this one, since the bumps are on the sides. If you can see, those will push down on here, kind of like a H-nub on AEG. Well, I guess it still is an H-nub. But when you get the new chamber, you have to put the new bucking onto the wrong side, onto the barrel, like so. Make sure everything's lined up. You should be good to go. Slide it on like that. Oh wait. Actually, let's see when I put this on. Actually here. There'll be a little piece. Don't lose the pieces when you take it apart for the first time. I missed a step. There's a little plastic ring that looks like this. This will slide on into the groove. Just push it up like that until it, wherever you want it to fit snug, that'll keep the bucking in place. And slide the bucking back on. And then push the little ring forward till it meets the edge of the bucking. It should be in between two little grooves going around the bore of the barrel like that on the outside. Alright, and then you will need a little brass washer that looks like this, a little ring. Put that right on there. It won't stay, just hold it on. And then when you have that, you can put the hop-up chamber on. Make sure it's the right way. And then the hop-up chamber should just slide on. Make sure everything fits nice, look through it, make sure it lines up. Make sure you have the window on the top. And then you'll need this little screw thing that goes around the barrel, and then it slides down to here. Then you can screw that in. Try not to rotate the barrel too much when screwing this in. So you don't want the barrel to be on the side, because then the window where the hop-up nub presses down, or the hop-up arm in the L96 presses down, it won't give any hop, and you'll probably break the arm. Could get a little, a wrench is a little big, but it works. And then you can tighten that on. Make sure it fits pretty flush to the hop-up chamber, pretty tight against it, like this. If it's tight, it'll keep the barrel from wobbling a bit, even though it will wobble. Just get it tight enough, not too tight, not too loose. There. All right. Since the barrel wobbles a little bit, and this is a sniper rifle, you probably want to stabilize it. You could wrap some tape around it. You could glue it. I wouldn't recommend it though. But they do come, you can get these little foam spacer things to slide on here, and it'll keep it from wobbling a little bit. Like that. You just slide it on. Then you'll need to put the little ring thing that goes on here that adjusts the hop up. Again, make sure you don't break the hop up arm. Because this is just a replacement, it's not an upgrade one with a metal arm. Okay, get some tape. I'm going to stabilize the barrel a little bit. Just get a little tape to wrap around. Electrical tape, Teflon tape would be good to go on the screws on the inside. I'm just going to use electrical tape and just wrap it around the outside here, pulling it extra tight. If you get good the tape on here good, it'll prevent air leakage and stuff and give a more consistent velocity. And you asked if you could, the nub, my chamber, I guess you don't need a nub because the arm's already molded to kind of create a nub built into the arm. So that may be the same on yours depending what company you have. I believe this is a Well or a Leapers, which they're about the same. Because I believe Leapers is just a rebranded Well. Okay, so now you want to slide this in the outer barrel. Just get it to fit. A little screwdriver or something to help you push it in. Make sure you align the windows and everything correctly. You may need to take the little orange tip thing off if you have an orange tip on yours. Just screw it off and just keep pushing this through until it lines up like this. The window where the BBs feed through from the mag goes right like this. And there's the little screw to adjust the hop up right there, and the little screw to put the mag release in. Make sure you have it on the right way. I've put it on the wrong way accidentally before. Make sure it's pretty tight because that'll stabilize the barrel as well. And make sure it's straight too. There. So it'll look like this. And to put it back together, we can put the little orange tip, make sure the end of the barrel, inner barrel, fits in a little hole of the orange tip, and then you can screw it on. It acts as a little barrel stabilization as well. And tighten it pretty tight because it'll stabilize the barrel better. So you have this. And to put it back in your gun, you do the same except opposite of what you did to take it off. Put it on here. You put it on, the body, I guess. The upper receiver. And then you just tighten it on. Then tighten a little Allen hex screw thing. And then it goes back together. And then you push it in the body. And then tighten the two screws that screw into the bottom of this. That screw here and here once you put it in the body. Make sure when you tighten the little hex screw here, make sure you have the barrel straight. And then tighten it. Don't tighten it too tight, just tight enough so it doesn't wobble. Because you don't want to strip that. Make sure it looks straight. That looks straight to me. You can test it out by pulling back the bolt, putting it forward, firing it. Sounds like it works. So yes, that's how you take it apart, put replacement parts in. If you have any questions, you can message me or do whatever you want. But yeah, that's how you do it.